LaToya Luckett and Ludacris? What's really going on? Is it love or money? The real reason behind For the Love of Ray J 2. And Rihanna and Chris Brown are back. Sort of. All that and more in this week's Hip Hollywood Weekly Wrap. Hey, it's Yasmin with the Weekly Wrap.
The people that love the first show, they're gonna really love the second show and get emotionally attached again.
Emotionally attached to what? He's back looking for love the only way Ray J knows how. Now, how did I miss that casting call? It's season 2 of For the Love of Ray J. Let the search for Mrs. Ray J begin again.
Everybody's different. It's a whole new style of women. Some women's motives are totally different than other women on the show.
Motives? Who talks like that when they're looking for their future wife? What are your motives, Ray J? Are you really in it for love?
Absolutely. Like I'm looking to see what's out there. Like I never go into the show expecting that out of the 19 girls that we have, one of them are gonna be here for me. But I do have high expectations on it. And you know, like I tell other people, I mean, if you can find your girl in the grocery store, if you can find your girl in the strip club or in the regular club or walking down the sidewalk, why can't you do it on a TV show?
For the Love of Ray J 2 premieres Monday, November 2nd.
Hey sexy, tell them that it's over. Tell them you my baby and my coupe is your stroller. Tell them this Louis Vuitton scarf is your bib, or that you call me daddy and my house is your crib. And if he cries, I know how to control that. Give him some bottles of this Conjure cognac, just to shut him up. She said she wasn't half the man I am, so I guess she had to double up.
LaToya Luckett and Ludacris got nice and cozy during the filming of her new video, Regret.
The song Regret, one of my favorites off the album. It's about anybody that's been in a relationship and moved on, and the person that, you know, mistreated them and broke their heart, now they all of a sudden realize that they're the best thing that ever happened to them and they want them back. And that person's like, absolutely not, we're over with.
And apparently you won't have any regrets, get it, if you eat at Luda's restaurant in Atlanta straight.
Seriously, if y'all have the lobster dish, it's a lobster dish, and there's a crab leg dish, and then the desserts are really good, and then it's real sexy in there, and he be in there all the time, so it's hot.
There's something on the menu coming, LaToya Luckett legs. Forget about the crab legs. These legs right here, woo! We about to put them things on the menu.
Look for the video right here on HipHollywood.com real soon. Super producer Rodney Jerkins has worked with some of the biggest names in the biz. I'm talking Mary J. Blige, Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, Destiny's Child, Justin Timberlake, you know, a couple of names. And our Vanessa Barnett caught up with Rodney in the studio where he is currently working with Sean Kingston. Rodney is also back in the studio with Janet Jackson and talked to Vanessa about the entire Jackson family's incredible work ethic.
It's funny, all three of them, Michael, Janet, and Austin, have the same work ethic. They're like nonstop. Michael was more, he was very intense, meaning like, you know, he would call me 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Let me hear what you're doing. I'm like, yo, it's a phone. Like, what we gonna hear with the phone? He was like, no, let me hear what you're doing. So I would play him stuff over the phone, 3 or 4. He would tell me, add this. I'm like, how are you hearing this over the phone like that, you know? Very intense. Janet is very intense. I work out every day in the morning, like 6:30 in the morning. She hit me this morning, like 7 a.m., said, we need to do some mids. So like, you know, so that means she just woke up and that was the first thing on mine.
Keep an eye out for our exclusive sit-down with Rodney. Back to Sean for a second. He submitted 3 songs for Rihanna's new album, Rated R. Now, no word yet on whether or not the songs made the cut, but he did tell us what he thought about Rihanna's new song, Russian Roulette.
I think it's dope. I heard a lot of the blog sites they be talking, but some people that, you know, that I know don't really like it, you know what I'm saying? But they don't really like, I know music and I know like melodically where she was going, where she's going with it and like the whole storyline, and I feel like it's different. You know what I'm saying? And different always work. Disturbia, like, you know, man, people like different stuff. Poker Face, people love it, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be a smash record. I mean, anything Rihanna drops, to be honest with you, the anticipation and what's going on right now is gonna go top 20, top 10. But it's a hit record to my eyes.
Speaking of checking for Rihanna, everybody's checking out her new video shoot. Now, rumor has it it's for the new song, The Wait Is Over.
wait is over. The 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 wait is over.
Chris Brown's also been keeping himself pretty busy. He just shot a music video and he chopped it up with Angie Martinez from New York's Hot 97, where he told her he isn't too happy with Oprah.
I had so much respect and love for Oprah. I just felt that at the time where I would have needed a helping hand, and not saying to boost my career, just me as a person, her to reach out and just help. That's all I was asking for, because at the end of the day, I thought we had that relationship to where it could be like that.
This is one of those interviews that's worth a listen from beginning to end. Just log on to HipHollywood.com to listen to the entire thing. Speaking of someone that's had a pretty rough year, we can all agree that what Kanye West did back in September wasn't cool. But the latest hoax to hit the net regarding his death is real whack. Tuesday night, a bogus Fox News Online article surfaced saying Kanye was killed in a car accident. Of course, things trickled over into Twitter, and RIP Kanye West became a trending topic. Now his girl Amber Rose quickly cleared the air, calling the whole stunt disrespectful and letting folks know that Ye wasn't dead. Now this craziness comes on the heels of a pretty dark short film, which I'm giving the title of Hip Clip of the Week. Here is a taste of Kanye's collaboration with director Spike Jonze, We Were Once a Fairy Tale. Creepy, huh? Well, that does it for us, but before we wrap things up, make sure you log on to HipHollywood.com, follow us on Twitter, and check us out every day at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time when we do our Daily Dish. See you next week.